Hi there everyone, welcome back to Kleines land. I am Walter P. Barnstormer. Now I realise this may well have been a while since my last episode on this. I've been busy. One of the things you might notice is I'm no longer jerking about all over the place with my steering. I've actually been busy these last few weeks setting up my game room a bit better, and I managed to get my steering wheel out, get my gear shifter etc. all set up again now, so I'm actually able to drive relatively decently again. So I'm away from the keyboard, so hopefully I won't be crashing into as many things now. Now, depending on when you're watching this, we'll probably all know that Farming Sim 22 is very imminent to come out. It has already been pre-released for some people, for the YouTube streamers and whatnot, so some videos are out there already. So we will be closing up this series on Kleines land. Unfortunately I had wanted to kind of keep on with it a little bit longer, but needs must, and we will make a move on to FS22 whenever it comes out for me. No, I'll not be getting it until the 22nd. So we'll have another episode at least, maybe 2 episodes on this, and get a little bit more done around here. I'd like to get some crops in here, maybe see what's happening across in this field, get another couple of harvests done, and just get a little bit more progress in this one. So what we'll do is we'll mosey around here. I'll give these stumps a little bit of a chomp here as well, using this thing on the back of my tractor, and just see if we can get some crop in this field. Now I know this mulcher, or whatever we call it, tree stump remover on the back of this tractor is actually quite sore on horsepower, so usually tractors do struggle with it quite a bit. Now to be fair, this Ford seems to be doing a pretty decent job. I'm just scanning around here looking for tree stumps. I can't remember where they all were, and I can't remember how many trees it was that I cut down. Oh, there's one, back it up. And here. That's quite good. It's also cutting down some of that brush as it drives around there as well. There's another one. I think we'll probably find quite a few tree stumps as they come in here eventually, once I've cleared the field, and bring an actual cultivator in and try and do it properly. Now, whilst we have been off screen, you'll see, I think I finished up last time just with cutting all the trees down and kind of leaving them around and about. I've been using the rig on the front of the tractor to sort of act as a little bulldozer, push them all into piles. It's really good. It comes with a winch and everything, so you can just hook onto them and drag them all around and get them into a reasonably sized pile. It is really good. Highly recommend it. Hopefully it is one of the mods that will come out for FS22 as well. See no reason why not. It was in 19. And used it an awful lot there for doing forestry. Same with this stump grinder as well. I used this a lot in the FS19 too. Really good. As I said, it seems to suck the horsepower out of a tractor, but highly effective of actually getting rid of the stumps. And it's a good big wide working width as well, so it's quite easy to hit them. And then with the real mower mod as well, it's good for it. Does actually mow down all this brush as well. As we're going round, you can see here. Now I did leave a tree in this field. I kind of left there on purpose for a bit of decoration. But as we're getting near the end of this now, I may take the chainsaw out and just chop that one down as well. Just so I can have a decent field that I can drive round. And oh, I've actually left 2. Look at this, there's another one here. So yeah, I may have another couple of trees to cut down yet. So I'll probably just go and sell this wood as well. I'll go and hire myself a flatbed trailer to put it all on. Get it all round to the sawmills and sell it. I don't think I'm going to be doing firewood mods and things like that anymore. Again, a bit of a pity. I was looking forward to doing that, but hopefully things like that will come back in again for FS22. I'm sure they will. I know there's plenty of modders out there who have things ready to go already. So even in the first few days, hopefully we might get a few nice mods coming out. which would be excellent. Okay, so just to speed things along, I've got this little Fleagle trailer here. I think it's actually got an auto load facility on this one. I'm going to lease this because I only really need it once now. There's no point in kind of buying it and spending out the money for it. For £1,000, 12 meters long, that should do all the logs that I have. And standard should be fine. Because it's designed to be made for a trailer, I'm going to have to hire a dolly with it as... Oh, no, hang on, I don't want to purchase it, I want to lease it. So it's £1,000 to lease it. It's quite expensive, but hopefully all these logs should make us quite a bit of money. And a dolly, there we go. If I lease this as well, is that, yeah, it looks fine with that. I'll get it second hand as well. Don't need any decals, don't need anything with it. And lease, yeah, £300 to lease that. That's quite good. So then I should be able now to pick up both of these. Ooh. I'm kind of facing in a bad direction. This could be a challenge for my new driving skills. Especially as I've still got something on the front of my tractor here as well. That's not going to help. Let's see if I can get this dolly now underneath this trailer and then out of this quite tight space in here. Could be the wrong way. There we go. Well, we're on. Now can I get it out? Oh, it's tight. It's tight. But I think we're going to make it. Yep, I think we are out. Happy days. Yeah, so if I remember right, yeah, this does have an auto load on it. So auto load at the minute is set for the left hand side by the looks of that. So it should be, if I just drive up beside the logs. Oh, I think I've just found another tree stump. Yeah, happens. And B to start auto load. There we go. And these just miraculously drop in. Oh, I might need to go out and give them a little bit of a nudge in. Parts like, oh no, there we go, it's taking the rest off them now. Come on. There we are. Oh, it doesn't seem to like that one for some reason. It's still got a bit of branch on the end of it, that'll be why. So actually whilst I'm here, I can use the chainsaw. And just get rid of that stump as well before I end up forgetting about it. So that's actually, it's loaded the trailer up nearly half full. So we're still loading on the left hand side. What I will do is just drive round to this other pile and start picking them up. I might actually have more than one load here. I wasn't even expecting to have anywhere near a full load, but I may have to come back for more. I know it is a bit of a cheat this, but you know, Farm Sims physics and forestry timber loading never really works properly, so I don't feel too bad about doing this. I seem to be struggling slightly to get them all in. Oh, I backed up there and perhaps I shouldn't have. There we go, one of them I think is falling out again. So yeah, this is looking pretty full already. I'll turn that off and take myself a trip down to the sawmill now. I don't know what kind of money I'm going to get for this, but well, so long as I make more than £1,000, I'll be happy. Oh, that feed's germinated. That's good news, because that means that's ready for another course of fertilizer now as well. Now there's my JCB. I was thinking on loading all these up onto a trailer using that, but I think now just in the interest of time and just skipping ahead and seeing where we're at. This trailer's not too bad, it's a little bit of a cheat. Oh, there's my little mixing wagon that I bought last time as well and I haven't even used yet. Oh, let that turn a little bit late. My grass field will soon be ready as well. Might be able to take another crop off that. I can get this parked up in here. Not sure if we have to unstrap them or not, or if we'll just sell them with straps and everything. So I can't remember how much we paid for the land as well. I know we were kind of hopeful that the logs might pay for a lot of that back, so let's see what we get here. We're on 60,000 at the minute. Okay, 51,500. Right, let's just take a quick little look. If I remember right, I think it was about £70,000 I paid for this plot of land. Come on, back to the map, there we go. So it was this little bit, yeah, I paid £70,000 for it, and that one load of wood has just recouped me 50,000. And I probably have very similar to that again yet to pick up. So not only has it paid for the land, I may now actually be making profit on it, and I still have the other field to clear as well. So realistically, buying that bit of land for £70,000 may have just made me £70,000. I mean, that's pretty amazing, that. And it's certainly paid back £1,000 higher for the trailer anyway. It was definitely worth that investment. I am decided, yeah, my silage should be ready as well. Let's just go back up here and get the rest of these logs on now anyway. See if I can push this one into the trigger for it. There we go. Does seem to be loading them quite far back this time for some reason. Not really sure why it's doing that. Come on, pick these ones up, please. No. I have to get out of the tractor for this. Give them a little push. There's a very small one. Ah, it's because it's still got little bits of twigs on it, I think. This one we'll maybe find has the same, but pull it out from underneath the trailer. Come on, out you come. Yeah, it's still got a little bit on the end of it, that's why. No, I thought that would have taken it now. There we go. But yeah, it does seem to be loading them all in the back at the minute. Don't really know why it's doing that. See where they go this time. No, we're still definitely going in the back. Okay, let's just turn that off a second. Bring up the menu. Must be something. Yeah, I think I've just switched to a different tile. That's what it is. So it is done with that one. And let's try turning it back on. No. There we go. Maybe a bit of an untidy load this now, I think. I'll go out and give him a little push in. Where are you? There you are. on, in you go. No. Oh, that one's still got a bit on the end of it. And still a couple of twigs on that one as well. There, we're away now. And throw that one in the hand. Right, I think... Oh, these ones are falling out the back end. Let's see if we can reposition these. Just play strong man for a minute and pull them out and put them back in. Come on, out you come. There we go. Not quite as tidy as the first ones. And not quite as big either, so it won't be 50,000 this time. Oh, actually I was going to cut down these two trees as well. So I'll do that whilst I'm here. I was thinking of keeping them, but no, I may as well clear the whole thing. And just get rid of that stump whilst we're here. Oh, that wasn't right. Come on, stump. And into the driller you go, and last one. So, who else now then's got FS22 pre-ordered? Or is anybody getting it on Monday whenever it comes out for them? I know I'm hoping I should be able to get it on Steam on Monday whenever it gets released. I'm not sure what time it's actually getting released at, so I'll have to kind of keep a little eye out and see when it comes. I've watched a couple of videos online of people playing it already, and it definitely seems a step forward for me anyway. The new workers in it, obviously the production chains, things like that. It's doing that kind of thing now that a lot of the mods have been doing for a while. So more and more of it is coming into the actual core engine of the game, which is good to see. Oh, need to look where I'm going. The steering wheel's not improving my driving at all. Definitely not with these dead zones on it anyway. So if the first load was 51,000, I'm going to say maybe 40,000 for these ones. Definitely not as many as the first load, so yeah, 40,000. But I mean, that's still amazing. That's £90,000, and it's only half the trees out of the fields for what cost me 70,000. So get her parked up there. Just see, is that far enough forward, do you think? So 41,326. That's my guess. Ooh. But still, 32,000. It's better than a poke in the eye. So where could I drop this trailer off for the minute? Should I return it just straight away? I mean, it's more than paid for itself, even if we did have to rehire it again for £1,300 or so, but if I am going to cut down those other ones, there's no point in spending money twice. Tell you what, I'll throw it down here at the minute. It'll do nicely sitting in here. Is it clear of that? Lovely. Just drop it off. And I'll go over and pick up my little tree mulcher thing as well. I can't remember if I bought that or hired that now, actually. It's been a few weeks since I've played. Oh, look at this! Haha! This is how long it's been since I've played. I had a trailer for loading logs onto. And there's another 2 logs! Oh, wow, okay. I could have had them away to seal as well. Well, still could. Could I get them onto the... I might be able to get them onto the, whatever you call that thing, the JCB. Alright. We'll worry about this in a second, we'll get rid of this for now. I might be able, actually, to winch these down the road. I kind of get into them, reverse in, and then just drive backwards down the road. It's very quiet around here, nobody will come out and disturb us. Switch to the front hooks, there we go, lift that up. And now let's see if I jump out. It's been a while since I've used this, so I can't quite remember how we, there we go. Attach using B, so that should attach a winch onto this. Can't really see it through all of this weeds. Well, there we go, we are hooked onto that one. And I think then we can also hook it onto this one. Certainly sounds like something got connected. So now if we reverse out of here, lovely, we've got 2 logs on the winch. We just reverse down the street and nobody will see us, nobody will know a thing. This could be quite a long drive down to the sawmill at this speed. But just look at that. It is why I love this little Hafchen. I'm not sure how you say it or how you pronounce it, but because it acts as a bulldozer, you can push the logs around with it, but this winch as well, it allows you to get into the middle of the forest and then pull them out of the forest too. Especially if you're doing it properly and you're kind of using an actual device for loading them, so you can pull them all out into an approximate pile and then use the dozer facility to tidy it all up and then get your grab in and get them all loaded as you're supposed to do, the way I've been doing it. But all the way around the sawmill. We're getting there, we're getting there. I can remember how to detach this now as well, so left shift and B will detach them all. You should hopefully get a couple of £1,000 for these as well, because certainly one of them was a pretty hefty looking log. So left shift B detaches them all and get them sold. 4,500, there we go. That was definitely worth bringing them round. Lower that down and drop it off. Right, what's next on the agenda? We now have some money to spend. Wow, okay, that's excellent. Silage. This silage I think's all good. It should all be ready to go. Silage 100%, yes. So we can open that one up. Go down to the far end, open up both ends off it as well. Fertilizer. We can get into this field now and sow some fertilizer, which means I'm going to have to get some care wheels onto my tractor. And I'm assuming I do have some fertilizer still in stock. Oh, looks like we might have a field ready to harvest as well. There's my fertilizer spreader. Wow, today is a busy day. 5 to 4. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do all of this. Oh, forgot to change my tires. I'm in a tizzy. Got too many things in my mind now. There we go. And should I give it a little service while I'm here? Nah, I'll be fine. Be fine. So I want to change my wheels to narrow tires. There we go. Should be free. Yep, that's right. And make sure nothing else has changed on it. Still have the horsepower. Very good. Oh, no, I want to get into the tractor. And onto the fertilizer spreader. I'm not sure what I've got in this at the minute, if there's anything in it, or if it's got lime, or what I'm going to find here. Nope, we do have fertilizer, and it looks like we should hopefully have enough as well. Right, I think that is pretty much us done in this one. catch that little bit there that I've missed as well. That should be that field 100% fertilized and ready to go. Oh, tiny little bit missed there. Yes, these two are all good to go. And not quite ready to harvest yet for my grass field. Yes, field number 3, which is, I can't remember what I got in field number 3, canola. So I've got some canola ready to harvest. Lovely. I'll pop this one away. See if I can manage to cut through here. Lovely. Very nice. Slightly in the wrong position. That's a bit better. Oh, I've got my indicator on for some reason. So I'm trying to remember what all my key bindings are as well now for the whatchamacallit, the steering wheel. And I can't quite remember, but that's okay, I'll just use the keyboard in the meantime. So that's up and down, so that one's disconnect, there we go. I've got another indicator on. Just getting my tractor parked up out of the way. Ready to get my combine out, and I'll go combine some canola. And squeeze past the side of it, yeah. Right. Let's get her across the road, out of the yard. Doesn't need servicing, does it? No, no, she's good to go, and the header's fine. Actually, everything's 100% on it. Must have done it recently. No traffic coming. It's not the biggest combine in the world. This is not too bad for this map. But oh, cement mixer's just going to have to wait here. No, just wait, wait. Golly. Yes, yes. You were the one that drove into me. And there we go. So because I don't know quite exactly what's going to be happening with FS22 whenever it comes out, and obviously a lot of people are going to be playing it, a lot of people are going to be making videos on it, and a lot of people are going to be playing the exact same maps using the exact same equipment, because we don't really have any mods and things out at the start. They will come out, there will be a few out in the first week, almost certainly, and by the end of the first month we'll probably have quite a few mods to pick and choose from. But yeah, the first few videos are always quite samey for it, I find, just purely because of the restrictions of the game, really. You're using the same equipment and you're in the same fields. So I don't know if I'll finish this series up. I might keep it going, just have a bit of an alternative. Or if I start a couple of maps in FS22, do the European one and the American one at the same time, maybe run them as slightly different Let's Plays. Don't really know yet, I haven't thought that far ahead. And considering it's coming out on Monday, I probably really should have. It's a Friday now, so yeah, only have a couple of days until it's happening. If people have any preferences as well, but anything they would like to see, or if they want me to keep this one going as well, just let us know in the comments below. And as ever, we will aim to please. But for now, I will see you guys in a couple of minutes after I've done this canola, so please enjoy the music. And that's it, folks. Just like that, one more harvest is done up in Kleines land. Little field of canola this time. Going to pull me in about what, 7,000 litres? Happy, happy days. Just had a little look earlier. The price isn't great for it, but it's not bad. But it is being sold over in Agrilib at the minute, so I'll take a drive round. I don't think we need to keep this canola for anything, so I may as well take a drive round and get rid of it now, and I'll get a little bit more money in again this episode. I think, as I've said all the way along in this series, it's been the episodes where I haven't expected to really make any money, where I've made loads of money. So I've already made a fortune, £90,000 or so, from selling off that wood earlier. And this lorry load here should probably bring me in just shy of, well, about £20,000. So, wow, I mean, I'm going to be well up £100,000 today, which is brilliant. Well, here we go. I said £20,000, so let's see how close I am to that. 21. That's better than I expected. It has been one of those days where things have worked out very well. Well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in once again. I am, as ever, Walter P. Barnstormer. This has been Kleines land. We will be drawing the series to a close, and it's probably very soon, just so I can get in with FS22 and see how things are going to progress on that one for us. But we might still have an episode or two left here yet, another couple of harvests in it, so don't go anywhere yet. But do let me see, or do comment down below what kind of videos you want from FS22, and we shall certainly do our very best to try and help you out. So thanks everyone for watching. Do those normal YouTube things, like, share, subscribe, comment on the video down below, let me know your thoughts, and we will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye now.